miss?
Mrs. Snob?
I have a name, goddammit.
Big box model?
For fuck's sake, Mrs. Snob is fine.
I'm Detective Bulla. I'm the man hired to find your missing husband.
Brad's missing? Sorry, I've been asleep. There's been a lack of yelling in the house lately, so I was trying to take advantage of how quiet it is.
Yeah, your neighbors noticed this too. That's why they called me. With no cursing or screaming or obscure references being heard through the neighborhood, they just assumed your husband was missing.
Okay, let's run with it. Come inside.
So this where your husband normally sits?
I wouldn't sit there if I were you. He's been naked in that chair on more than one occasion.
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you.
Would you like some water?
Yes, please.
You sniffed the chair, didn't you?
No.
Here.
This water tastes like cola.
Yeah, well, he only has Crystal Pepsi flowing through our pipes.
Well, that's stupefyingly nostalgic.
Tell me about it.
So, what can you tell me about your husband, Brad?
He's a failed exploitation filmmaker who got lucky doing internet comedic reviews, making fun of movies that are a lot worse than his.
Sounds like you two are close.
The most he's seen of me in the last few months are my tits whenever he looks at his website.
Mind if I check the backyard for clues?
Do what you like, but I better warn you, gunfights and karate showdowns have been known to go on back there.
Jackpot.
What's that?
A VHS tape. Surely it contains Brad's last few moments alive.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now you're saying my husband is dead?
When we find a tape at a crime scene, that's always the conclusion we go to.
Hey, dipshit. Look around you. It's not that hard to find VHS tapes in here.
No. This tape is going to contain all the information I need in solving this case.
He doesn't even shoot in VHS. Why the hell would his footage be on there?
Convenience. It's much easier for me to find a VHS tape in the backyard than a memory card.
Fine. Put the tape in.
See? What did I tell you?
Yes, gloat that my husband is dead.
Oh, let's see here. Where's our star? Blue?
Hey!
Hey there, Sugar. Got your hair slicked back?
It's not as easy as it was in the early days. Now I have to get this shit done before this all starts poofing out like static electricity.
Who is that talking with him?
The director, I guess?
Your husband uses a director?
Not usually.
I don't know if I can do Cannibal Holocaust, man.
What, is it too bad even for the cinema snob?
No, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's just that this movie is disturbing. It's one of the most disturbing movies ever made.
Hey, he said he quit smoking.
Yeah, but you've done disturbing.
And people watch this shit to laugh, to be entertained, not to be mentally tortured as all shit.
Well, if that's the case, why do Blood-Sucking Freaks, Sallow, Island of the Dead, fucking horrifying experiments of the SS Last Days?
Those movies didn't have directors who had to prove to a federal judge that he didn't kill his actors. This is like It's like doing a Snob video off of I Spit on Your Grave.
Which you should do.
How do I snob a 45-minute rape scene?
Well, okay, George Carlin once said that a person can make even rape funny.
Yeah, when it's Elmer Fudd and Porky Pig. I'm not gonna get into I Spit on Your Grave now.
Why are they talking in the bathroom? I hate when people try and put a plot line in their reviews.
Alright, we're rolling, buddy.
We're on?
Yep.
Okay. Cannibal Holocaust, one of the most controversial... This is going to be voiceover, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Cannibal Holocaust is truly one of the most powerful and shocking horror films ever made. Showing up on several lists of controversial films throughout history, Cannibal Holocaust...
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm talking about Cannibal Holocaust.
No, you're giving your opinion on it. Don't give your opinion on it. Give the snob's opinion.
Sorry, I get those confused sometimes. Alright. I'm ready. Let's start it. Cannibal Holocaust? What the fuck kind of title is that? It isn't graphic sounding enough with the word cannibal in your title. You have to add the word Holocaust in there for good measure? The fuck's the point? How about I call a movie Extinction Rapist and see how many smiles that title dishes out? Well, this doesn't seem so bad. Listen to the theme. It's beautiful. How could a movie with a love theme like this possibly be one of the most shocking movies of all time? It's a foreign movie. Maybe the title is supposed to translate to Funocost. Although it does still have cannibal in the title. The movie Hannibal proved that cannibalism could still be funny.
First,
What the hell?
I'm the first person to comment on this review.
We flew out to the Amazon and god damn it, we're gonna film it. I think they're just scouting locations for Guyana, Cult of the Damned. Oh shit, it's going faster. They're getting chased by Reb Brown and Lou Ferrigno. The movie then switches over to New York City with a local news story talking about man and his conquests.
What seemed to be unthinkable undertakings yesterday are history today. The conquest of the moon, for example. Who talks about it anymore?
Nobody, I guess, since the movie Apollo 18 got delayed. The news story tells of 4 documentary filmmakers who left for an expedition to document Amazonian cannibal tribes, as we see here on this cardboard cutout of a TV.
And what about you, Alan?
Well, there's only one thing that scares me, and that's marriage.
Careful with that laugh track, we need it for the next 80s Dan. Honestly, I'm not buying that they've gone missing. They've got Chuck Norris with them. If these people didn't come back, then there's a reason that Chuck wanted them vanished.
Those are the last pictures we have of them.
Yes, from a mysterious cameraman randomly filming their plane flying away. A rescue team is assembled to find the filmmakers, led by Dr. Harold Monroe, played by Robert Kerman. Jesus, Robert, you couldn't have shaved the porn stash for this one? Should I say who he is?
Sure, we want the kids to know.
Alright. Robert Kerman was also a pornographic actor at the time. Some of you might remember him as Mr. Greenfield from Debbie Does Dallas.
My husband watches porn?
You really don't know anything about your husband, do you?
Before the rescue team arrives, the cannibals just chomp away freely. Original recipe. They're not giving away their secret ingredient. But Louis Gossett Jr. and his strike commandos don't stand for cannibalism in their jungles. Soon enough, Dr. Monroe arrives by plane. Okay, so when will it be appropriate for me to say touchdown, Debbie?
Give it time.
Alright. Monroe meets with the commandos, and shit, he just killed 2 flies. Hope there's no other creatures that get needlessly harmed in this. Monroe is quickly assigned a guide.
We're gonna need some weapons, some ammunition, plus some medicine. That's all we need.
And a stereotypical accent.
He's the son of a shaman, and he's been consecrated to the spirit of the jaguar.
The group uses one of the captured Yakumo tribesmen to lead them to the rest of his people, and to also carry the bulk of their luggage.
Oh, that's terrific.
Chuck is right, senor. This guy is okay. As soon as you don't look, he'll slit your throat.
Yeah, or he'll slit the end of that scene. So far, nothing out of the ordinary seems to be happening, except when they happen upon the set of Fulci's Zombie 2. You can go ahead and cut it, I'm just memorizing the next part.
Interesting how half this review is edited and the other half is raw footage.
I halfway edit stuff all the time and put it onto a tape.
You do?
Sure, makes for an interesting narrative.
The group then witnesses the execution of an adulteress and... Wait a minute. That's a white girl! They put mud on a white girl to make her look like... You know, that's something. When no one of a specific race wants to play the part. Oh, God. Please tell me he's making pottery. No, he's not. There's no pottery. There's not even a relaxing mud bath. I sure hope this scene ends happily.
You know, you are the exploitation guy.
I know.
Wow, Brad.
The group uses the tribesmen to lure out... the hell? Is he gonna rape him?
Miguel pulls this off, I swear I'll buy him a bottle of whiskey.
But if he doesn't pull this off, I'll give him a big flats. In order to get in good with the Yakumos, all you gotta do is just stand naked and let them shoot at you. The group makes it to the village where they find clues as to what happened with the filmmakers, including a native who has been shot in the leg. All Monroe has to do now is just convince him that a Coke bottle did that. Peace is made with the tribe, though, when they show them how to properly be in a street gang.
You can breathe easy.
As they move deeper into the jungle, they happen upon more sinister music. God, something terrible is gonna happen. Yep. Monroe and his men witness a war between the tribes Yanomamo and Shamatari, which they break up with the power of I have a fucking gun. Is it just me, or is Kerman looking more and more like Jason Statham? He's gonna drive out of this jungle at 100 miles per hour in a 70s Mustang. But it's Kerman, so instead he nails all the Yanomamo chicks. Can I say touchdown Debbie now?
Yes, you may.
Nice. But soon after, Monroe sees them worshipping the lost film reels. Joke's on them, it's actually a copy of Corky Romano. The only way he can get the film canisters back is to now impress the Yanomomos, which he does by firing at the big ball in the sky and playing some sweet tunes on his radio. Oh shit, it's their fucking joint, son! Oh yeah, and did I also say he has to have dinner with them? That's right, liver with a side of more liver.
So, what you writing there?
Just ideas for the next Brad tries.
Dude, come on!
Oh, what? Like it'd be any more offensive than Nazi cola? The footage is brought back to New York City, where, sight unseen, the TV studio wants to put it on the air.
But before I make any decision on this, I'd like to review all the film material. As yet, we've seen none of it.
Pretty sure this is how shit my dad says got on the air. But first, Monroe watches a previous documentary from the filmmakers called The Last Road to Hell. And I'm not making this up. It features stock footage of actual executions. Comedy show!
Pretty powerful stuff, huh?
Right. Like people getting killed and shit. Dude, seriously, why am I doing this movie?
You wanted to be controversial.
All this is doing is making me want to watch Cannibal Holocaust.
Fuck that. I want to watch Last Road to Hell.
Dr. Monroe takes his cameras out to the streets to interview various people who knew the filmmakers personally, namely those close to the documentary director Alan Yates.
He pushed his people to the limit, demanding everything, including blood. And talk about paranoia. God have mercy on his soul, he was one ruthless son of a bitch.
But enough about David O. Russell. Tell us about Alan. Maybe someone else has something nice to say.
My son is no good. He doesn't work, doesn't go to school, wants to lay around the house all day, and he's no good, period. Now, that's it.
Dad?
Oh, shit. That was a sad joke.
Right? Eventually, we start to see some found footage, and uh-oh, I think he accidentally switched his water tank.
Get that camera!
Alright, cut. Am I just supposed to completely disregard the blatant animal cruelty in this movie?
Well, you ignored Abel Ferrara's mutilating a rabbit corpse and driller killer.
Yeah, but that thing was already dead. And there's a lot of animal cruelty in this. How am I supposed to make fun of this movie? Am I just supposed to sit here and say, that's one way to get turtle wax? What the fuck?
You showed plenty of torture sequences in the Sallow video.
Yeah, and to a lot of people, that's my worst review.
No, your worst review is Burial Ground.
Well, I know that.
Look, the director's a sadist. A fucking sadist. What more can you say?
The movie is meant to be disturbing as hell, and in that case, maybe you want a sadist behind the camera. But some things you don't do.
Well, this review got serious fast.
I'm sure he'll turn it around.
Oh shit! They just found Heather Donahue pissing in the woods again. Oh wait, never mind. It's just Willie Scott.
Ha! See? I told you. A Blair Witch and an Indiana Jones reference all in the same breath.
Danger strikes when their guide Felipe is bitten on the foot by a snake and... Oh, is that really necessary? I forgot they're going by dead alive rules. Treat every wound as if it were caused by a rat monkey. Alan and his team want to find the Yakomo tribe, so why not? They shoot one in the leg, that way he'll slowly walk back home.
But it's not the best way of establishing peace with the Yakumo tribe.
That, dear doctor, is a bigger understatement than saying this movie is only mildly unpleasant.
You think this is bad? This is nothing. Alan did much worse. Just watch.
How bad could it be? It's not like he set their village on fire. Oh, dude, not cool. Maybe using the beautiful music will help. Wow.
Makes it more disturbing, huh?
Yeah. So, as you can see here, all of their documentaries have either been faked or set up, with Alan and crew making up the news as they go along. Well, they could probably sell their footage to Fox News.
I, for one, am offended by that unnecessary political comment.
Hey, look, titties.
Ooh!
Damn, I know nothing gets me hotter than slaughtering cannibals. Jeez, outdoors and everything? Hope no one's watching. Monroe talks about the footage some more with a network executive, and, you know, I'd like to think that this kid right here was invited to the movie's premiere.
Perhaps I haven't made myself clear, but I refuse to have anything to do with this material.
Damn right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go co-star in Eaten Alive and Cannibal Ferox. Monroe urges the other network heads to watch the footage, which makes up the last act of the movie. And right away, it seems Alan is still just making up stuff off the top of his head.
See this guy? This was a Yanomama warrior, killed by the Yakumos. Just to give you an idea.
Bastard. He got that at a Spencer Gifts. Soon enough, 5 minutes later, they're attacking a native woman, which the girl, Faye, is suddenly offended by. Not by torching their village or shooting them, but suddenly she now has morals. Let's move on to something happier. What the fuck is that? Oh, come on, I can't show that.
Come on, it's one of the most popular images from the movie.
I think I might get in some trouble if I show that.
Fine. Whatever. Oh, shit, I just got a text. Oh, hey, Sean just sent over the artwork.
Oh, right on, let's take a look.
Alright, here it is.
Oh my god!
That's a tough break, man.
My poor ass.
That's graphic.
Faster than you can say, we fucked up. The natives have the filmmakers surrounded, and like every Amazon cannibal film of the time, someone has to be castrated. Why the hell are they sticking around and filming this? Run! Dear God, fucking run! Wait, why am I giving them advice? They are terrible people! And I'm not talking like they only filmed for a few minutes. They filmed long enough for the natives to build a fire and eat the dude down to the bone. And then we get to see the rest of them be absolutely butchered. Life sucks. But what did you think was gonna happen?
John, I want this material burned. All of it.
On second thought, just stick it in a vault next to the day the clown cried. This has been a depressing sit. I hope they leave us with something provocative.
I wonder who the real cannibals are.
I know the answer to this. The people who eat people. If you eat people, you're the real fucking cannibals. Oh, it's over now? Projectionist was fined? Why? I thought they burnt the footage.
Do you have anything else written?
No, not really. Just some action notes here. Oh! Okay, alright. The ending. Fuck, I forgot about the ending of this video. Okay, so, well, let me get my fucking shoes on first. Since we'll be walking around.
Wait, why do you even sit around barefoot?
Oh, it just... I started out these videos, you know, it was just me in my free time sitting around my house, so I'd always naturally be barefoot anyway, and never thought about the fact I didn't have shoes on, and it just ended up becoming some kind of weird, stupid trademark. Alright, let's say I'm sitting here, Cannibal Holocaust ends, all of a sudden, like, the house starts shaking. I can put it in post.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
The house starts shaking, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? Oh my god, oh, something's outside. Naturally, I have to run out and investigate.
Oh, of course.
Like when Steele was in the backyard. So we run out here, and like, oh my god, and let's run out to the backyard. We'll be running outside, and let's say there's like some cannibals over there.
Cannibals over there.
Cannibals over there.
Over there.
I'll go to like the college at like one of the ethnic groups they have there and like pay them $20.
That'll work.
Okay, so they're throwing spears at me, A couple of them get me, like stab with spears. I'm twirling around dead, and then I fall over and I die. Like, so the camera like follows along with me down, like that, and I'm dead.
I don't know though. I mean, haven't a lot of found footage movies on that? I mean, it's kind of cliche.
Yeah, but we're referencing the first found footage movie, so it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Need a hand up?
Yeah. Think this review is gimmicky enough?
Yeah, it should go over well.
If not, there's always Cannibal Holocaust 2.
Which one?
Any of them.
Was that last part supposed to be in there? I feel like you might have used the wrong take in there.
Oh, just keep going so we can end this.
Huh. Okay. So you see, Mrs. Snob, it appears that your husband was so obsessed with making a great review that he ran outside and was promptly murdered.
So where did his body go?
Where did your body go?
Cannibals ate them.
Oh, cannibals ate them.
This doesn't make sense.
I must leave now. I'll send you my bill next week.
Okay, well, thanks for all your help, Detective.
No need to thank me. And don't worry about your husband, ma'am. Despite the dark outcome of that video, he'll be back with another Cinema Snob episode very soon.
Next week?
I think he's out of town next week. But soon. Very soon.
Oh, well, bye.
Bye-bye. I wonder who the real critics are.
Why wasn't I in this episode?